Well, hi, Amira. Thank you so much for joining us in our celebration of breaking bread. And as you know, today we have members of our community who have come together to honor the work of the IRC and the refugees and new Americans that we work with. So today we have our donors and volunteers, partners, all different people who are engaged in our work and are committed to ensuring we have a welcoming community for new Americans in our community. And so we wanted to just chat with you a little bit about what your experience has been like as a refugee who arrived, just under a year and a half ago. So the time has flown by so fast, and you've accomplished so much in that short amount of time. I'm so excited to see what you do with your future. But I want to step back a little bit and to hear a little bit about what your life was like in those first few months after your arrival to the United States.
Hi, Natalie. Thank you so much for having me to talk with you today. Life was really different when I arrived in the first time. I was a little bit scared because it's a new environment, it's a new culture, a new mindset. But I will say that life was better. People were really welcoming people, and I feel like this is an opportunity for me to start a new life. You know, as a refugee, I was taken for a place where I will feel welcome and where I can start a new life. When I arrived, I was really excited and I was like, yeah, this is the opportunity for me to do whatever I want to do and to achieve my goals.
hmm And you set off right away doing that, getting your first job and getting enrolled in school. So what has changed in your life, in the last 18 months?
I will say that everything has changed my way to live. I think that I became more independent and more resilient because being in a new country, and you have to do anything by yourself. You have to achieve your goal. My life changed a lot, and I think that this is a really good thing for myself because I've learned a lot, and I became more independent, and you know
hmm And you, one of the things you shared with me was about your job and how much you enjoy that. Tell us a little bit about that.
uh I think getting a job here in the US was one of the best things that happened in my life here. When you came in a new country, you have expectation, you have dreams. And as a refugee, I was not sure, to get my dream job, for the first time, because, you have to adapt yourself, you have to work for surviving before, and then you can look for a dream job. But I will say that I was really lucky and blessed to get the job that I wanted, a job where I am growing, a job where I am learning a lot, and also a job where I find people who consider me as a member of the family, who have been helping me a lot. And, I'm very grateful for this job.
Good. And tell us a little bit about school, what you're doing with school and how that's going for you.
School is one of the goal, my life goal. When I came first, I one of the thing that I wanted to do is to continue my study and invest in my education, because I think that it in it, investing in yourself is one of the best thing you can do in your life. And I know that in the US we have opportunities to study even though we came from other country or as a refugee. So I started a class. I studied web development and web design at Slack. And I'm done with that. But now I am studying social work at the U. It's a certificate program, and I'm doing it online.
hmm Well, that's very impressive to juggle work and school and your other commitments as well. And most recently, you came in second for Miss Africa competition here in Utah. So to tell us about that, it was such a remarkable, and I'd love to hear about your platform as well.
Oh yeah, I Miss Africa Utah was so great, and it was an experience. It was really challenging me, and this was an opportunity for me to work, on myself, on my public speaking, because I'm a very shy person. I don't know why, but when I'm in front of people, I cannot speak. So Miss Africa Utah was an opportunity for me to do that, and I wanted to talk about my country and my culture. Uh, and to show people, this beautiful country where I come from, even though we have some, war and problems there, but there is something I wanted to show about my country and to share with people. And also, my platform, as you said, Miss Africa Utah is an opportunity for young African lady immigrant or refugees to initiate a program, a project to impact, your community here in the U.S., but most importantly, to impact people in Africa, your country. So I had a project very dear to my heart. It's a breast cancer program because my mom passed away 3 years from breast cancer, and she struggled with this disease for 20 years. I am 24, so I literally grew up watching her fighting. So I was heavily aware about breast cancer and all of that. So I felt like refugees have to be educated, and we do have resources here in the US, some resources that we don't have back home. But as a refugee living here in the US, I think that refugees and immigrants have to know about those resources and to take advantage, because those resources are there for them, and they have to be educated. So I feel like there is a need somewhere to talk about those issues, because we were not taught about when we were back home. So
Mhm.
yeah, this is what my platform is about.
I love it. I think that prevention and awareness is so key to helping people know about these conditions and that they are preventable, and we do have resources. So I hope that we can partner with you more on this platform going forward with our health programs.
Yeah, sure.
Uh,
I'm waiting for the partnership.
yes, we'll get there. Um, and just to kind of wrap up, what are your hopes and dreams for the future? What do you want to accomplish with your life here in the United States?
uh, I hope that I will continue my study. I am also already on the way, but I would like to invest more in my education, get my master or some diplomas here, because I think when you're well educated, you can achieve more in your life. And my second dream and hope is to work more on my platform and to make it a nonprofit, to impact and change lives, women lives, especially here in the US, but not only here but in my country, because I know that there is a need there. People need to know about those health issues. So one of my dreams is to make this platform a nonprofit to impact people here and back home. And yeah, to start a family, maybe. I don't know.
Hmm.
It's a very long term goal, and why not to have a business and to live my life and enjoy my life and
But
realize those dreams.
yeah, that's what we're all looking for. And one of the things that we talk about at the IRC is a mission moment, a moment that has stood out to you, or a memory that keeps you grounded or helps you to remember that you're in the right place at the right time, doing what you're meant to be doing. Do you have a special memory that you would want to share with everybody?
Mm, I think that's one of the moment I will never forget in my life is when I get my job. Oh my God, I was really happy and excited because I didn't expect to get a job. For a refugee, I just came from Africa. I didn't have I did have experience, but I was not sure, and it was like my dream job, and I was hesitating about, but I gave everything. And when they said, "Yeah, you're gonna have this job," I was like, "Oh my gosh, this is a dream becoming true." And yeah, I will never forget that moment. My first job in the US, and also some memories with my coworkers. Um, Last Christmas and last Thanksgiving, they were explaining me what Thanksgiving is because we don't have Thanksgiving home. So,
Hmm.
we should uh, we shared, meals, and it was really, really good, and I liked it.
I love that. And that's the moment, for breaking bread is really that opportunity to share a meal, share our lives, share who we are together with one another. So thank you for doing that with us here
So,
tonight as well.
my
And
pleasure. Thank you.
I look forward to seeing all the wonderful things that you'll do, Amira.
Thank you so much.